66 Mustang coupe. I'm not sure when Scott bought this. It was at least as early as 93 because Pennsylvania title is for 93. It's basically just a solid unrestored car. There's some surface rust here and there. It looks like it's getting through a little bit in these back fenders. Panel gaps are pretty good. This is curved in like I think probably just about every one of them is. Pretty straight here. Now that's actually rusted out there. When you look in the trunk you can see it. The rockers seem to be pretty solid, but I did not look underneath the trim. Let's take a look in the trunk. We got looks like a replacement panel went in there, held in with screws. I don't know if that was originally that way or not. So you can see some daylight there at the bottom of that left rear fender. Other than that, things seem pretty solid in here. On the trunk lid, take a look at the engine compartment. If I can remember how to do it. Under the hood, it's a straight 6, factory air conditioning. I had to put a new starter on. Not very much unusual in there. Take a look at the interior. Black vinyl. It's really mostly in pretty good shape. I was trying to figure out if this was original or replacement parts. I think it might be original upholstery, because if you look at some of this, you know, these cracks, it looks like there's some age in here. It was you know, the driver's seat, it was there were seat covers on here protecting this. Back seat, I haven't done anything other than vacuum it basically. That panel behind that seat is not connected. There you can see the AC. Again, not the original radio. So headliner is pretty shot, all moldy. So this is a very cold day. We'll see what it takes to get it started. No manual choke in this car. $52,000 miles. I would guess that's original. Move the other car so we can get this out. Alright. Let's just get a couple miles on here. It's still way up on the choke. There we go. Oil pressure looks good on this gauge. Really take much note of, just a pretty solid, good running car. We'll get out on the highway here in a couple seconds. Still up on the fast idle. I don't know why it come on now. Plenty of pep. On the speedometer. We'll just do a U-turn here and come back. The thing does pull to the right when you brake. Not real hard, but it must be a little stickier on the right than it is on the left. Right there. 70 there. No issues other than wind noise, and this thing is a little leaky. I found it was garaged all the time. but I had to have it out now that I've been working with it, and I found it gets some water on the passenger floor, some water in the trunk. Okay, finally warm enough to be off of the fast idle. Now, back on the fast idle again. Don't know why it's doing that. It ought to be plenty warm now. Well, temperature gauge still isn't up all that far. It is what it is. Kind of a solid 52-year-old Mustang. Imagine you can have a lot of fun driving it around just like it is.